Here is something rather unusual. This is a Lasko Ultra Force fan, but it's not a box fan. It's a window fan. I did not know that the Ultra Force branding was ever applied to anything besides the box fan. I've never seen one of these before. Had no idea this model existed. It just surfaced on Marketplace the other day and I had to have it. Unlike most of the things I buy, there was actually a component of practicality to this because the height is 14 inches, which means it should fit in the windows. And finding a fan that will fit in the upstairs windows besides those cheesy Holmes 6-inch twin window fans has been kind of difficult. So this is something that will actually see a lot of use around here. So let's take this out of the bag. It looks like it's in very good condition, very clean. Doesn't appear to be too yellow. There's definitely some yellowing on it, but nothing too crazy. I would imagine this is a product of the late 90s. Let's see if there's information's anywhere. There's a sticker on the bottom. I can't really make out what it says. And then the information's tag itself is residing over here. Type 12W, 0.65 amps, patent pending. I don't see a date code anywhere. And I really can't tell what kind of motor it uses because you can barely see it. It's pretty sizable though, whatever it is. Looks to be PSC. There's a cord wrap here, which is kind of cool. It has accordion panels on both sides. No stupid clips. No fuse plugs. It's got to be older than like 2005. I'm sure it's much older than that. It's a 3-speed, electrically reversible. So this would have been pretty expensive at the time. Thermostat control. Thermostat. Reverse. And this is one of those fans where the blade is definitely contoured for intake only, but yet it still has the reverse. Yeah, that's really clean. This has got to be low hours, because almost nobody would actually sit here and clean these guards to this degree. This looks like it was hardly ever used. Very interesting. It's always a wonder, you see something like this, especially a very expensive product, and it's like, why buy it never to use it? Alright, let's plug this thing in. We are looking at 119.2 the volts right now. Let's go over to amps. There is a very faint light there that's glowing, indicating that the thermostat is satisfied. Very, very faint. It's pretty much invisible unless you shadow it. It's not what I was expecting. Nice for the bedroom at night, but not what I was expecting. Maybe it was a bad dust washer or something. That scraping sound goes away as soon as the power is taken off. Oh wow, that's powerful. It's pretty quiet too. Yeah, that's surprisingly powerful. And the air travels too. I can still feel it all the way across the room. Very strong. This is going to be a good fee-in. See what our power information says. 0.36 amps, 43 the watts with a factor of 0.99, so it's definitely a PSC. Actually, the bearings are quite free. And the sound already went away. Just needed a couple seconds pretty much to move the lubrication around, I guess. Alright, let's bump it up to 2. Yeah, that's moving some serious air. Huh. Wow. 0.43 amps, 51 the watts, with a power factor of 1 on the nose. The bearings are perfectly quiet now. That's really strong. It's out of balance though, quite a bit. We'll have to balance it. That's pretty badly out of balance. But that's powerful. That's moving a lot of air. I'm impressed. That's probably got a pretty high CFM volume to it as well. And on high, that's 0.56 amps, 61 the watts, and a power factor of 0.92. That's very powerful. Alright, let's check out the reverse now. And we're going to find it runs a lot faster and is louder and hardly moves any air at all on reverse. There's barely any air coming out the back whatsoever. Not much air going in either. 0.35, 0.42, and 0.54. That's hardly doing anything. That's abysmal. Should not be reversible when the blade is like that. I expected this would move some air, but this is really impressive. That is very, very powerful. Well, definitely needs to be balanced, but a little bit of balancing, which isn't hard on a plastic blade like this. We'll have a great window fan to use, and it looks like it's very low hours.